Happy birthday, Moving in Silence. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Gang Star. Good morning. Hi, Miss Tay. Happy Tuesday. Hi, guys. I am so sorry I'm late. I actually got on the phone with someone. Her name is Colette. Not my sister. I have a sister named Colette, but a new YouTube sis who actually invited me to go to her platform on Thursday morning. So I will share some details of that very soon. But we are going to be talking about love and marriage. And I am so happy that I was invited to go somewhere. Isn't it nice to be invited somewhere? Um, so we were talking and it went long and I apologize. So I almost didn't come. I was like, God, it's so late and I have to get started working soon. But I said I saw it was Moving in Silence's birthday and I was like, not today. I can't check in. Of course I got to check in. Hey guys, it's been a while since I commented, but I'm in here every day. Yes, pretty dope. Hi boo boo. I get too caught up in the comments and I be trying to get ready to go. Okay, girl. Yes, we know. Hi Pine. Hey Tony Tucson. I love saying Tony Tucson. I love it. Um Victoria, what's going on? Hey sis. Hey Anisha, what's going on? Live, laugh, love. Guys, the comments were like really controversial yesterday. Let's see. Let me make sure I said hi to everybody. Mrs. Tay, Walker fam, good morning. Double H, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Shay, live, laugh, love. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. I think I said hi. Hey, boo. Hi, V. What's good, V? Hello. Guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you waiting for? For me to do another Instagram? Well, I did. Go to Real Talk Bougie and follow me there too. I will get myself up on that as well. So I'm already, this has been a crazy week. So, um, let's just talk about it. We'll talk about other things in other places. Okay. Couple of things. Yesterday in the comments, I got a comment. Let me see if I can pull this up. All right, yesterday, let me start here. Yesterday, Strong Mommy Chrissy, I dropped a video. Yes, it was a few days old, so for some of you it might be cold tea. I think for some of you, I don't know if you even knew or not. And it's not like it's earth-shattering news. It's some tea. It's YouTube streets tea, okay? Um at the end of the day, Anne Marie was up to her antics again, being a crazy mod. And that's just my opinion. Anne Marie might not like it, but that's okay. Anne Marie hit the streets, and Anne Marie decided that she was going to ask Strong Mommy Chrissy to do a shout out for her. This is my opinion, guys. I do not understand why this woman is in this sector trying to infiltrate this sector. What do you want with Strong Mommy Chrissy's fan base? What is it that you want? You want those people to subscribe to you for what? Do you do lace front wigs? Are you living like Strong Mommy Chrissy? Like, what do you have in common? Did you even watch over there? What were you doing? What were you doing? Like, what do you think you're doing over there? Maybe she does wigs or something, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I just like you have to consider your audience. I don't know what the makeup is of Strong Mommy Chrissy's audience, other than I'm assuming it's a large female audience. So we all have vaginas and maybe some of us have kids. But at the end of the day, read the room. You were a moderator that fell out with someone that this woman does not mess with and very visible. The immediate reaction in the comments was you were being messy. This woman to me is ridiculous, but whatever. I'm not even going to spend too much time on it. I did a video on it because I thought it was interesting from the standpoint of Strong Mommy Chrissy. Girl, while you're collecting all these coins doing your promos, like this is what happened, and it's just a kind of cautionary tale to anybody out there who's collecting coin to do promos for people. Do your homework, do your due diligence, okay? Like our friend Keisha would say, do your due diligence, girl. Do it, because honey, you don't want to get caught with your pants down. The audience was not here for it in the comments. They were not here for it. And Anne-Marie knew all too well what she was doing going to Strong Mommy Chrissy. Like, for real? Not that Strong Mommy Chrissy is not worthy from a standpoint of that's Olivia's enemy. You sat there and laughed and kikied while the woman was being ridiculed, and now you want her to promo your channel? That was messy AF. And you can't say otherwise. Okay? Period. So I was just calling it out. I was just calling it like I sees it, and that's all. Before, all money, it shouts out to my friend in the bushes. All money ain't good money, right, sis? Okay. All money ain't good money. It was very messy, right, Pine? When Pineapple showed up to the live and did the eyeball emojis, girl, I already knew. I knew it was messy, but it was confirmation. Um, I happened to see, because I hadn't even seen it, to be honest. But I do get Strong Mommy Chrissy's alerts, and I was kind of behind, and I had recently clicked on a couple of Strong Mommy Chrissy videos because she had put some wig videos out and some stuff. So it started showing up in my recommended again. Because when you don't click on stuff for a minute and you're not watching it, even though you're subscribed, you may miss the alerts. You may not get an alert. So when I clicked on her videos, now all of a sudden her community posts are showing up. See how it works? The algorithm is like, oh, okay, you back. Okay. So I saw, and I do click on her promos. I do click on them. And I was like, wait a second, is that so and so? I was like, I'll be damned. Seriously? Girl, I clicked on those comments and was like, shambles. Chrissy, da 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 da. Now you want us to subscribe to her? Da da da. Like, people were not here for it. Like, they gave her the guys. I did not know under any circumstances that this was that. Okay, okay, okay. And her videos are fire. Strong Mommy Chrissy, girl, you know those videos are not fire. If they were fire, that's all I'm gonna say. Anne Marie, no tea, no shade, boo boo. Um, Girl, just put it up another. Keep posting your videos, hun. Just keep posting your videos and cultivate your audience. Okay. See, even though I do reactions, I'm not inviting Strong Mommy Chrissy's audience over here. If you know her channel, you know her channel. I might speak on something that relates to her. I might do a reaction to one of her videos, but I am not putting up a flag and saying, hey, lives like loyalty gang, strong fam, come subscribe to my channel. No, absolutely not. If you do, you did. But at the end of the day, what people fail to realize is I'm cultivating my own audience. Okay. Just because I'm talking about you, your true audience should not even be over here. Okay. Like, does that make sense? Like, someone who loves those channels probably isn't over here. Now, you don't have to be someone who hates those channels either, but you might be someone who likes the streets, the YouTube streets. I talk about YouTube streets. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh my goodness, V. Streets are talking. Strong Mommy Cervical needs to continue to lay low. She know Big Liv will come for her. Okay. But Liv's reads are horrible. Q's World, what's good, hun? What's good, lady? You know what I'm saying? Q's World, welcome to the chat this morning. Q's World did not go and get anything from Liv. Loyalty Gang is not over there. Only reason why Loyalty Gang is over there is if they want to know what's going on with Q's World. And the messy ones, the bone collectors and the busybodies and all of that stuff. That's all going to come, but they may not subscribe. If you're looking for subscribers and loyal viewers, that's what you get by dropping videos, right, Shay? Shay has been around for a minute. Shay used to be with me in the car on my drives when I used to eat lunch at the business park and posting my videos every day, still doing commentary on my vlog channel. That's why you can see some of my old commentary on my vlog channel. I was one of these that had everything on one channel. And then I decided to split. But Shay, Latoy, a lot of you guys have been here since before Love Lies and Lacefronts even existed, when Love Lies and Lacefronts was a title to a Three Moms update video. That's what I used to call it. If you click on um the hashtag and you just search Three Moms Update, girl, you'll find me, and pretty much all of my reaction videos will come up between two channels. Okay, everything, because I used to call it the OGs. Yes, from before this was just a title, because I used to try to title my Three Moms Update with with three words. So you would always see like three images of three different women, like three suitcases, three women, three bathing suits, three houses, three whatever. It was just whatever. I was just having fun. Um, and um, I remember, I think I had done something like Mad, Bad, and Dangerous to Know, something like that. And I just remember, I don't remember what that episode was about, but I called it Love, Lies, and Lacefronts. I remember looking at it when this channel turned a year old, what that episode was actually about. But maybe it had to be about some love. It had to be about some lies. That was probably Olivia. And the lace front was probably all to do with Strong Mommy Chrissy. So this title definitely comes from me doing Three Moms updates. I would have to go back and refresh my memory on that video on why I called it that. But yes, Love Lies and Lace Fronts channel name definitely is a nod to me doing Three Moms updates. So yeah, I'm glad we talked about that this morning, but this is not a dedicated Three Mommies channel by no means. This channel is for the streets, guys. Okay, period. This channel is all about the YouTube streets, so don't get it twisted. We talk about YouTube on here, and that street life that these mommies like to be on, posting all their business, all their shenanigans, and talking much ish out here on these YouTubes. Okay, period. Um, thank you, V. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. That you know has kind of started to make some sense, but I love it. You guys give me energy, because honestly I could have been sipping my coffee, making a nice breakfast, and I had to. When I put the live up and I see you guys starting to congregate in the chat room, I can't just turn it off. I have to come through and at least say good morning, guys. um Let's talk about luxury, guys. Yesterday, I put up a video, and I think I skipped around to the part where we missed the master bedroom over to the Mucker's house. Those subscribers of Olivia are a trip. They're going hard for old girls. She doesn't have any real friends, but those subscribers, honey, they are loyal to her. It's a joke. They probably are some bitter women, probably, I'm sure, right? Let me talk about this real quick. I'm gonna keep that highlighted. Um, uh, so the Muckers bought like an average ass house. This is my prediction about the Muckers, guys, really quick, and then we'll skip to Olivia. I don't even know if that's their real house. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they were punking us on that house. There was nothing, and I'm not trying to really bring it home, but y'all, if that's a luxury house, y'all follow me on Instagram. I posted a very beautiful kitchen yesterday in a very beautiful home, and I'm just thinking to myself, when they were sitting there all high and mighty, like damn Aunt Esther and what's Aunt Esther's husband's name? Girl, that's not Grady. Is that's um hold up. Do I have it on here? Where is Aunt Esther? She must be into another brand. I thought I had Aunt Esther posted up in this one, but I don't. My GIF. Anyway, when they sat up there, like they are in some sort of gated community, and he was talking about all the amenities, and I'm like, what amenities? Anyway, if that's their house, good luck. best wishes. I hope y'all enjoy it. I still think Erica's house was much, much nicer. And that's it and that's all. I was not seeing what they were talking about as far as some luxury home with all kinds of amenities. I thought that was absolutely crazy. Um, let's see. Woodrow. It's one or two things. It's either a subliminal FU or she's desperate for funds. Um, which one are you talking about, hun? I'm not connecting. Woodrow. Okay. She definitely lies. Bad lace fronts. No love at all. I love it. Tuna. Let's see. Okay. Um, so yeah, you guys, Monique, what'd you say? I didn't even see a walk in shower. Okay. The bathroom in that bedroom, I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but it's a joke. We'll get back into the criers and Erica. Erica, I would baby gate everything. That upstairs and that drop down to the floor could be deadly, even if Cam trips down the steps. Honestly, when I lived in a condo, you guys might laugh. Those of you who don't like me out in the bushes, get ready to laugh. I lived in a condo townhouse that had some very narrow steps. Anyway, long story short, I had my slippers on. I fell down the steps. Thank God I did not hurt myself. Just my feelings. And I decided that I would never walk on those stairs with slippers again. So I had slippers downstairs and I had slippers upstairs. So before I would get on the steps, I would kick off my shoes. And then when I get upstairs, I have my upstairs slippers. Make sense? I'm saying that to say this. I would have a baby gate in Cam's room. So if the baby's in Cam's room, I would have a baby gate in the baby's room. I would have a baby gate in every room upstairs. And then I would have some sort of additional gate that she could attach to both sides of the wall and span across the railing just to avoid any kind of slippage through of any of the babies that get stuck. Because these babies are chunky and they have fat on them. And not that we're dealing with a baby who can understand how to maneuver through the railing, but you never know. These babies do all kinds of amazing things when you leave them to themselves. And honestly, I would probably have about every room on that upstairs would have a gate, period. It would be gated. And then the stair area would certainly be gated. And then going to upstairs, I would have a gate that surrounds, we have a baby gate that's still from when Farrah was a baby. That gate probably costs $150 and we still use it. Now we can corral the dogs. We have gates all over because we have to corral dogs around here, right? But we have a gate that is 3 pieces and the 2 outside pieces expand roughly about 10 feet. So we can block off in our living room, you can go upstairs or you can go down into the hallway. Our gate is long enough that I can span it from by the doorway to go from the entryway into the hallway all the way to the staircase, right? And can also be fastened to a wall. So maybe for one of her baby shower gifts, somebody will bless her with that or she can pay for it. Those type of gates are very expensive, but then I would have peace of mind. But then it also just comes down to you got to watch your own babies, honey. You can't expect some gates to parent your kids. So you got little kids, you got a very modern industrial setup over there with a drop that will hurt somebody. I'm gonna put it like that. It will hurt somebody, okay? Period. I would not walk down those steps with slippers. I would not walk up those steps with slippers. And I would have mucho gates in that house, period. And that's it. That's my whole advice for Miss Erica on that household. And I would also get a nice comfy couch and I would sit my ass down somewhere. You were supposed to be on bed rest and taking care of that baby. And honestly, her walking around the house, someone came to the comments, they weren't trying to be funny, but like, oh, I think she did the best she could and da 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 da. And I want to express in no way, shape, or form the shenanigans are the shenanigans, but at the end of the day, I wish none of these women anything bad. And I actually felt nervous every moment of that home tour because all I could think of was that you just got out the hospital, you just had a procedure, you don't even have all your amniotic fluid up in there, and they filled her up with something and did a I don't know if they did a cerclage or whatever they did, but at the end of the day, the bottom line is this, lady, have a seat so you can have a nice, healthy, safe baby. If someone is taking this back to Miss Erica, have a seat, boo boo. Get your rest because you're going to be tired soon enough when that next baby hits the scene. And it was actually making me nervous. um it was like a nervous energy. Like I was just like, girl, would you go sit down and go take care of yourself? Like it was kind of scary to me. And those stairs are treacherous, but it's a beautiful. I liked her. I like places with some character, and I felt more character and more kind of style from her place than I did from the Muckers. I mean, I'm just being honest, guys. That was like my overall impression. The Muckers house did nothing for me. I was not impressed at all. So, I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe that's and I think most of you too. I think most of you felt the same way. Let's see what the word on the street is. T Talk, good morning. Keys, good morning. NCANT, good morning. We're a little late today, guys, so we're keeping it casual, we're having some conversation. Um, I liked her place. I liked the kitchen with the absolutely. Like she had more amenities. She had a barn door on the bathroom, cute. Wine fridge, cute. um L shape, lots of counter space. I don't understand. Can we talk for a minute, guys? So Latoya, we'll get back to Liv, guys. We talk about Liv so much. We'll talk about Liv though, okay? Um, can we talk about women who settle? Latoya sat up there and talked about what kind of house she wanted with Mr. Rakan. And I didn't see that in the presentation. That's why I almost don't believe that that's even the house. I don't believe it. Maybe that's a house that they're going to use to film videos. Like they say the Prince family has two homes. Now that's a luxury home, Bianca and Damien's house. But according to Mr. Cryer, they have two houses in the same neighborhood. One that they I guess maybe they stay in both of them, but one that they film in more, put it that way. I don't know what happens with the other house, but allegedly they have two houses in the same neighborhood. Okay. Why would he lie on his, you know what I mean? Like, why not? Right. Anyway, Latoya said a lot of things that she wanted in this next house when she turned down. To me, I didn't see anything but basically a very similar house to the house that they looked at when he allegedly was buying her that Fugazi house that sat on the corner. That's why I almost feel like, are they punking us? Like, is this a joke? Because that is nothing like what she said she wanted. And if you guys watch the video of when they did the signing and the closing, you guys know me. You're in the bushes right now. You guys know me. I am not quick to say something was fake or staged. That closing was fugazi and fake. Period. Okay? They sat up there and signed a little tiny stack of papers, and I'm thinking to myself, are y'all leasing this house or what? That is not though, that doesn't even remotely look like closing documents. A closing document looks like half a damn phone book. Okay? It looks like half of the yellow pages. And you would be sitting there with a lawyer and your real estate agent or the agent from the community. You would be sitting there, not just you and Latoya passing around papers. You would get a paper, she would get a paper, you pass it to the attorney or to the notary. And everyone's looking, signing, making sure everything is good because you'll take it downtown to certify, register it, and get your deed. Y'all are lying. If someone has never bought a house before, you wouldn't know that. And of course, everyone else could have signed the documents already and they're signing, but you're not going to, that was a stage signing, period. There's no way that that signing was accurate and current. No way. No way, no way, no way, no way. Naughty, is it Naughty Vonica? Welcome to the chat. Welcome, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's no way that was real. Now, did they close on a home? I don't know. The man buys houses. He's a flipper, as we would say in New Jersey. He's a flipper. Okay. But that was not a real closing at all. That was absolutely not a real closing. So it makes me feel like that's not a real house. That house was not hitting on nothing. And I'm sorry to anybody who thinks that that house is goals. It may be for you. But when someone is trying to play like they are, look, I'm going to say it like this. When you've got two people who are almost midlife, these two people are in their 30s, they have children, they're second married, they've all been married at least once. These people drive luxury German vehicles, they drive BMWs. And for someone to say that they're going to a luxury gated community, bitch, you don't know what one is. You don't. That's not a luxury gated community. That is a regular house. That's a regular ass house. Period. It's not an ugly house. It's not a bad house. It's not the shits. It's not the slums. It's not the hood. It's a nice home of a certain size. And it's not like I'm saying this from a place that I'm sitting in damn River Oaks, Houston. I'm not sitting over in the bestest of the best neighborhoods. I am not in a mansion. I am not wealthy. I am not rich, bitch. I'm not any of those things. But what I do know is nice. And what I do know is luxury. And what I saw was regular. And for Latoya sitting up there talking about how she wanted certain things, a big kitchen built from the ground up. You guys did not go to contract on a custom home. Remember when they did the tour of this house that he allegedly was buying her? That was the same weekend that the shit popped off with Strong Mommy Chrissy. That was like 2 months ago. So you're saying still in the pandemic when wood is at a premium, you guys built that home from the ground up in 2 months? That was not your build. If you got that house and closed on it in the last week or so, 2 weeks, whenever you closed on it, I guarantee you that was not your build. Houses are taking a minimum of 4 to 6, even 8 months right now, even on a basic house. This is a woman, I don't know if her stuff is real or not. I'm not an authenticator, but this woman carries mucho designer bags. She's over here carrying the Balenciaga Hourglass Mini. That's a $3,000 bag. She carries many designer bags. Okay. If they're all real, I don't know if she has a plug or not. I don't know this woman, but I do know that she carries what looks to be and have a collection of really beautiful bags, okay? She said she wanted a home from the ground up with a big kitchen, and that is not what I saw. I saw a petite kitchen that you're trying to figure out if you're going to put a refrigerator in the laundry room. What in the whole fuck? What in the I am making concessions. I just see it like this. As a woman, most women don't cheat. The women that do cheat, cheat because they want to flex their options. And we know that this is a woman who cheated in a marriage before. I think that Rakan is bending over backwards to try to do for this woman, but at the end of the day, she is not going to be satisfied. I see this woman as a woman who is pissed at Damian Cryer, who is very angry that things turned out the way they did. And I think she hates Erica. And I think that she sees a way to not only get back at Mr. Cryer for sloppy seconds, but I see a way for her to get back at Erica. And that's when she's posted up on this internet swaddling baby boy. Okay. I think that Erica moved as far away from Houston as she possibly could for a reason. She lives 4 hours away now. She put that in the video. She drove 4 hours. Hey, Latoy, good morning. Hey, Camila. She moved 4 hours away. You know he's not driving 4 hours to come pick up the baby no time soon. Mr. Cryer will, because he'll come get Dion. Mr. Cryer's used to driving. All his kids are out of town. Well, not all of them, but his boy in Indiana, he's got to drive to go pick up, is it Darian? In Indiana. He's got to pick up Dion now. And then his other kids are grown. So, it's interesting, and it's definitely very messy and very whatever, but at the end of the day, Erica, you can run but you can't hide. At the end of the day, you decided to give up a wife benefit to barely a boyfriend. This is a boyfriend who was cheating on you and was not honest with you, and you decided to bust it wide open, give this man a baby, and look who he's with. Your baby father's ex-girlfriend, who's trying to get back at you, who's trying to spend time with your child when your child comes over there to visit. Like, I would say the people who are the standout most fugazi in this whole situation are Rakan and Latoya. There is no way I would have ever dated a Rakan, for many reasons, on top of the fact that he was just with Erica. And on top, it's extremely messy. There is no way you can clean this up. And there is no way, as much as those two sit there and say that God brought them together, you know why God could have potentially brought them together? To test your gangsta. Okay? He will bring you the test for the testimony. Just because God brought you two together doesn't mean he brought you together for a life. He brought you together as a test of morals and ethics and what to do right versus what to do wrong. Hey, Gina, good morning. Okay. And you failed. Period. You failed. If you feel like the good Lord brought you together, yeah, it was a test of your gangster, of your morals and your ethics and your decency, if you are ready to move and take it up a notch. But you weren't. So he gave you what you wanted, the flush, because God will give you what you want, even if it's living in the flush. Can I get a witness? Okay. He'll let you have it. He'll let you detour. He will let you take a 10-year detour. He will let you get another taste of what you said you did not want. He will let you get a taste of compromising what you say you want versus what you know you want and putting in the work. Okay? Getting the easy route. Absolutely. So when they're sitting there, guys, don't be all like, oh, God's not going to put you in no mess and this, that, and the third. And, that's not of God. Look, omnipotent. It's beyond our understanding. And at the end of the day, there is the test for the testimony. The bottom line is this: sometimes you have to be tested for promotion. And if you are still in the shits and with the shits, you can go ahead and experience that. Sometimes something is put in your path to determine whether you are ready to take it up a notch. And clearly, these two are still with the shits. That is why this man, who should be a gentleman, a father of 2 daughters, a man who has been married and been divorced, who has a woman out here who is sitting in the hospital with a very dangerous pregnancy, puts out a fucking pamphlet on her, then does a video talking about she doesn't have credit and that's why she was living where she was living. These people are messy as fuck. And the fact that Latoya is sitting up there co-signing it and allowing, if my husband was ridiculing some woman or my fiance was ridiculing some woman he was talking to, no matter how much of a bitch I could be, I still would not allow that, because that is not a good look as a man. We could talk as much shit behind our closed door, but as far as going in publicly on a pregnant woman, that's low. That's low. And that's why they deleted it the next day. But then he also put up a video putting all her business out that you said you were not going to do, to try to upset her, to prove a point so you guys could look like less of the bad guys than you actually are. You cannot get away from the fact that you two are messy. You two were corresponding behind Damien and Erica's back. No matter what Damien and Erica were doing, and I'm not co-signing it, but what I'm saying is this, Rakan, you should be the last one to speak. You were cheating on Erica, did a whole video and copped to it. Then you want to vilify her because you felt like maybe there was some pillow talk going on with her and her baby father. Meanwhile, you were sleeping with a whole nother woman and corresponding with Creolebe behind the scenes. What? Excuse me? Y'all need to have several seats. Several seats. And me personally, I would be more nervous about thinking that evil was put in your way than a potential blessing from walking away and having the test of putting someone in your way who you know is going to delay your true destiny. Rakan has no business with Creolebe, and Creolebe has no business with Rakan, period. It's messy. It's causing havoc. There's nothing good coming out of this whole thing other than two people trying to not be shady, who are extremely shady. Okay? If you want to know how I really feel, that's how I really feel. And that's why we're talking about it, because this channel is for the tea and the gossip, whoever said that the other day. And that's why we're talking about it, because this is shady as fuck. This is something that any of you out here who are being exposed to this right now needs to take a look at, and don't ever let this be you, because people will be talking about your ass, and I mean on period. This is some messy, 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 trifling ass business, and I don't care how much you dress it up. I don't care how good your weaves are. I don't care how good your wigs are. The two messiest of the messy, number one is Rakan, because it's some bitch assness in there, on top of being extremely messy, on top of being extremely dirty. And Latoya, you are delaying that destiny once again. You said you wanted this, but you're going for that. This man has you in a bunch of mess. And when you're sitting there on a Sunday burping Erica's baby and then having to hightail it 4 hours to go bring the baby back, or your husband is gone all day because he had to leave early and take 4 hours to drop the baby off, and now it's 10 o'clock and he's not home yet, and you know Erica's still single living out there in the country, and you got to go pick up your daughter, you got other mom responsibilities with your actual own kids, you're going to remember what you did. If you went and got on a mortgage with a man who is not your husband, you tied in financially with this guy, girl, good luck with that. If you're out here giving wife benefits of your finances to a man that you have not yet walked down the aisle with, girl, we're going to see how that turns out. Okay, we're going to see. We're going to watch and see. Watch and see. Watch and see. Okay? She's doing everything she told me she was not looking for. Okay? Absolute fool. Absolute fool. I mean, Rakan could be a whole scam for all we know. And what I would love to know, where is the former Mrs. Mucker? Okay? Where's Does he have two baby moms? Are those two little girls? I know they're sisters, but do they have the same mother? Because we never see that. And for some reason, I always seem to miss when he picks them up, because he picks them up from school. He always seems to pick the little girl up from school. And I'm just wondering, do them girls have the same mom? Because Ramallah, I think is her name, does not look the same as the other one. Maybe they do have the same mom. I do not know. That's what I don't know. But I know he was married before. And yeah, girl, Ariel. Okay, Ariel that's dropped out the bushes. Ariel, welcome to the chat, boo boo. Shirley. Hey, Shirley. Hey, girl. Mira, what's up? Ivy, what's up? D Rut, good morning, boo boo. Virgo Diva, good morning, hun. Yes. Okay. Period. So these people are messy, honey, and we're here to watch it. Y'all want people to watch so bad. We're here. Okay. We're here. Okay. And there was a nice young lady. I can't remember her name, but I will share her video. Girl, she did a video on Creolebe and that nursing license, okay? And she tagged me on it and she put a snippet of my interview and I appreciated that and I will share her video a little bit later. She tagged me and she was making social media social and I appreciated her tagging me cuz she used a snippet of my video and that was very nice of her to do that and I certainly appreciated it and I will share her video on my community wall. So if you end up going over there, please show her some love at the sis who is doing some reactions on the muckers and the criers. I haven't gotten into all her videos. That was the first video that I had seen, but I certainly appreciated her collecting the tea. So she used some of that conversation revolving around nursing licenses to do a little, she went and did a little investigative journalism. I don't know all about her channel and I don't know this person, but like I said, she tagged me. I saw what sis was doing. She is out here validating the tea and I will share her video. So if you want to go show her some love, please do so and let her know BougieGang sent you in the chat if you don't mind. Anyway, guys, okay, Liv. So I put up a video about Liv yesterday and I recorded it on Friday. She went live. Clearly in the video, I put up the whole entire video, but I did heavily edit it because I try my best, guys. I do not try to put kids up on their, on these reactions. These are adult reactions. I use curse words and everything. They can't help it that mommy is fugazi. So I try my best. I'm not perfect with it. I try not to include people's children. If I'm doing a live, then I try my best to maybe cover up, but I'm not perfect, right? But I did edit Olivia's video because the kids clearly were in it and I did not want to show them. Nina, did I say good morning? K Solo, good morning. Guys, everyone say good morning to everyone coming in, y'all. I think I saw Gina. I think I said good morning, Gina. Gina, good morning, boo boo, if you're out there. And someone said this is an old video. I mean, you can think what you want. When I say I recorded it on Friday, I'm not a liar. I don't have to pull old receipts. I just don't. If there's something I don't have to pull is old video, and I'm not offended by it or anything. One person referenced that there was no tattoo on her face. Now, Olivia was using a filter. So whatever it is, whatever it was, whatever you can see, the bottom line is this. She referenced being in Texas. She referenced they were wishing her happy Mother's Day. And did someone ask her about the baby? I can't remember a time that Olivia was celebrating a Mother's Day weekend at a hotel at a pool talking about a baby and then wishing her happy Mother's Day. Like you have to put all the facts together. And at the end of the day, there was a filter over her face. So I'm not really going to get into it. Bonsoir, bonsoir. Corinne, how are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning from Miami, 305. Hello. So yeah, people can think whatever they want. I mean, I don't think anyone was accusing me of I don't know what they were trying to say. They said it was an old video. And I'm saying that it was recorded on Friday. So it is what it is. Like the bottom line is this. Friday night, she went live. It was probably 1:00 here and it was midnight on Instagram. Any of you Instagrammers who catch every single live already know that that was a live that happened. So that's that on that. So like I said, no one's accusing me of anything, but someone said that that was an old video. And to me, it was like, well, if it's an old video and I'm telling you I caught the live, I don't know what you're trying to say, but what I'm saying is this was the live from Friday night, period, when she got to the hotel. And she was with the kids and they had just taken a bath and she came to visit the children Olivia has only been having to do that for the past 6 months. Her kids went to live with their father in January. So how are you saying I'm going to visit the kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on live. And Mother's Day. I want to know who she was talking about in her IG story yesterday. I heard allegedly she's supposed to be with some guy. Maybe the guy that she was getting dressed for the booty call the other day that I caught on Glam Mama. Remember I told you she was getting ready to go out with someone. I mean, Olivia lied about Jafakin Cop. We all know this. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Real Talk Bougie, go ahead, do me some justice over there. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I will be going live over there talking about Real Housewives. I watched the whole entire episode. I was delayed on Sunday with doing that. And then yesterday, it took me a minute to get it popping, watching the whole video. But there is definitely a lot going on over there and a lot to talk about. So make sure you are subscribed. I did discuss episode 1 last week. And we will talk episode 2, and I still need to do a reaction on Candy and Riley. And then now there's even more stuff to talk about. So, guys, if you're not on Real Talk Bougie, and Real Talk Bougie is not just going to be Real Housewives, but there's only but so much I can do. There's only so many hours in a day, and we're getting started with that. But we have a lot of Netflix to talk about, and we just have a lot of life to talk about in general, right? And we will be doing it more so over there. That's where the real bougie mommy woman sister baddie conversations will be taking place, and but we'll still be keeping it trill with reactions and all of that, all of the fun stuff we like to do. But this channel is definitely for the YouTube streets, right? And whatever else is appropriate at the time, right? So if you're not subscribed over there, go ahead and get me to 1,000, please. Okay, thank you. But yeah, girl, Olivia's out here doing the most. She's still not showing the baby, and nobody, I mean, I don't want to say nobody cares. People do care, but I don't. I don't, because I'm not babysitting. I'm not sending a layette. I'm not doing nothing for the kid other than discussing what's going on and making a coin off that baby's mama's channel. So it's okay. She can show the baby whenever she wants, as far as I'm concerned. V, why not? It's casting her a small fortune flying, but it is costing her a small fortune flying back and forth. What did V say? V, I should have screamed. Oh, you were there, Victoria. So you saw it, right? Girl, girl, I am a whole receipt. I don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an old video. Um, so whoever was saying that, I didn't take it personally because I did not feel like they were pointing a finger at me. But if you're saying something contrary to what I'm reporting in my video, I have to kind of acknowledge what the deal is, right? And when I'm telling you one thing and you're saying that it's something else, then I'm going to have to address it. But sis, it's okay if you didn't see the tattoo. That is okay. But Olivia is known to use lots of filters, and she can slather on that makeup when she wants to. And if she said even when she got the tattoo that it was coverable. So I don't, you know, you would have to ask her. Um her subs paid all the money for baby stuff on the registry. She at least show, and she might be. I don't know. She might be showing, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should not care. Walk by faith, not by sight. If they are okay with paying and not seeing the baby, they didn't pay for access to the baby. They paid. They paid because they love her, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, she should not. My thing is this: I don't care. I don't want to say it sounding flip, but Olivia is a whole Karen. And the fact that she sees, even if she's dipping in this conversation right now, they're over there saying that I need to show my baby and da 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 da. She's a whole Karen. Let her show the baby when she gets good and ready. Like, let's mind our business and let's just watch the videos. You know what I'm saying? Because when people try to force people's hands, especially ones that are Karens, that's when people start talking crazy, like they think people are harassing them or stalking them and all kinds of foolishness, of which we are not. You know what I mean? Like, really and truly, in the grand scheme of things, walk by faith, not by sight. I know you don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Now, let her, if someone cares over at Loyalty Gang, let's sit back, pop our popcorn, and watch that pop off. That's so much more interesting than us trying to get her to do something that she's not going to do until she gets ready. She's obstinate. You know what I mean? Girl, bye. Um, why the kids took a bath and then went down to the pool? Because that's what people do who don't practice good hygiene. She could have let the kids go down, have fun in the pool, take a nice warm bath, put on some nice pajamas, and jump in the bed. But no, she brings them to the pool after they had a shower. She said it was a sauna in there. So now they're getting hot and sweaty. They're dipping their legs into pools, and now they're going to go to bed. Hmm. Sounds fugazi to me, but fugazi is as fugazi does, right? Right? Okay. Okay. Is it just me or is Jasmine missing from the YouTube streets? I did not talk about this yesterday, but when I checked all the traps, Jasmine had been MIA. I think she put something up on Instagram with that little ass TV that's in her bedroom. Um, saying that that was an amazing way to end Mother's Day. But when I checked the traps, she hadn't posted in like 4 days. Do you think she finally got the hint? Oh, she posted 13 hours ago. I did not know this. Chris took all 5 kids to Casey's. What is that? A discount store? Guys, we went to some place called Ollie's. I was about to say, did she just post a pregnancy test? That was Taylor XO. Guys, Taylor put up a video with a pregnancy test on it. And I was like, what? I thought it was a Jasmine video for a second. Okay. Try to prepare myself for these outcomes. Okay. Do the kids have cavities? Okay, guys, we have some stuff to react to over there to Jasmine's. I have not. Um, been over there, but I skipped over the dental video and this video from 13 hours ago. So I'm gonna say this. We will be back. I will come back later, I promise, on some My Jazzy Life. Jasmine has come out from under the covers, guys. Jasmine said in that date night video they were going home to make a baby. So maybe she was tired and maybe Hips put something in there. Y'all, can I tell you something funny? Did y'all know that people call Corey Gamble? Who's Corey Gamble, Fran? I don't know who that is. Corey Gamble is Kris Jenner's boyfriend. Do you guys know who Corey Gamble is? Do you know I was watching something and they called him Corey Hips Gamble? I died. And he's not a broke guy, guys. You know he's a manager for Justin Bieber. Okay? He's highly he's a working man. He's a BMW. He's a black man working and he makes his coin working with Justin Bieber. So he's making cash, okay? Corey is thick. Yes, Nina. You guys are so funny. But that's his nickname. So Hips, Christopher Hips Bowser is not the only Hips we know. There's Corey Hips Gamble. When that person said Corey Hips Gamble, I died. Her TV is 32 inches. I think my computer monitor on my desk is 40 inches. Okay. Did I just engage in some one-upsmanship? Hey, just Bree. They have Ollie's in Buffalo. Ollie's, when we left out of Ollie's, I was coughing. Ollie's was full of dust. Ollie's, if you guys watched my last video, maybe it was the last one, someone told us that they had carpet there. Girl, we walked in there. I was ready to walk out, but I went ahead and got a buggy. But yeah, Ollie's wasn't for us. But they sold everything from coffee to uh it just looked like, when you go to Marshall's and stuff falls on the floor, or you pick up a shirt and it fell like way up under the rack and it got dirty with dirt and dust, or maybe it's a return. Ollie's looks like the place where the stuff like the returns came to live. Like, they look like they sell returns. We walked through because it was kind of like, "Oh, okay." Um, the one thing I saw that I was kind of interested in, they had portable air conditioners. It's ashy, absolutely. It's a ashy store. It's one of those you need to use your good pandemic protocol, have your wipes, and wipe everything down before you put it in the car, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say on that. If you go to Ollie's, wipe it down, okay? Every time I say, "Wipe me down," it's a nice need, wipe me down. Hey, I love that song. It just made me think of that when I said it. But anyway, Ollie's is yeah, Ollie's is and I said in the video, I said, guys, this store is making me depressed. It was just dirty. Everything, it was just I wasn't vibing with it. So anybody who shops it at Ollie's, do you boo, but it just wasn't for me. It was too much. I like to go to a store I know is going to have what I need or what I want. That's why I really don't even do Marshalls and Ross like that, because it's always something different, right? And I don't necessarily have a problem with that, but I like Marshalls over Ross, but I don't really do those stores very much because I just like to know that when I'm going, I'm gonna get what I want, because it is a store that relies on lots of different types of things. Like, I go to Marshalls when I know that I want to browse, but I love Marshalls. If you guys watch my vlog channel, you know that when I hit up Marshalls, it's a problem. I love Marshalls. Um, but I'm not going there with any kind of intent other than I'm really going to just throw some money. Like, I'm getting ready to just, I'm not getting ready to make it rain, but I feel like I'm making it rain because I'm buying a bunch of stuff I don't need and that I'm going to have to talk about with my husband when I get home or hide in the trunk until I can bring it in and phase it into the house. And he doesn't know I bought more BS to bring it to the house. That's what happens when I go to Marshalls. Like, I have to kind of incorporate it back into the house. So he's not like, "When did you get this? What is this? Did you buy more plates?" Like that kind of stuff. So anyway, but back to Liv. Liv went to visit the kids. Good for her. Walk by faith, not by sight. I think the baby was with her. So we've debunked that. There were questions in the chat yesterday. Did Liv have the baby with her? I believe she did. And I think her mother was with her. How they got there, I do not know. Is it expensive for her to be going back and forth? Yes. Did they fly? I don't know. Maybe they rented a car, because she kept saying she was so tired and she was driving a vehicle, which obviously they would have had to rent a car if they had just flown in. But the fact that they have a very little baby, she had to drive. Yeah, she would have had to bought 2 adult tickets. She might have had to buy 3 seats. I'm just gonna be honest. Olivia is a thickums, and I don't think Olivia can fit comfortably into a seat and then holding a baby. Olivia sitting in a chair would probably be right up, like, breathing on someone's neck sitting in front of her. Olivia is a thickums. So she might have needed 2 chairs, okay? And then she would need one for her mom, or if she was holding the baby, or if she had to get a baby seat. So she still needed 3 seats. They probably needed 4 seats, as quiet as it's kept. Okay. I'm just saying. And don't come for me in my comments because I don't want to hear about it. But yes, that was in the pool. That was, and people were saying, "Where's Robin?" Or excuse me, "Where's Ryan?" I guess Ryan was upstairs with grandma. Okay. I love Marshalls. I like Ross too, but Ross is not as put together as Marshalls. Now, maybe there's some Rosses out there that are popping, but okay, maybe. But I like Marshalls better. I do like TJ Maxx and more. Okay. I hate, girl, Mira, I hate looking through junk, and I don't like stuff that's dirty. I was going down the aisle at Ollie and I was like, I feel like I could get that at Marshall's for like a very similar price. Like, the blanket was $14. Like, of course you're going to wash it anyway, but I would have had to get some OxyClean and definitely because it looked dingy. It looked dingy. Okay. So I wasn't planning on taking it home. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I didn't even touch it. When I saw a nice fuzzy white blanket and I just kept walking because it looked dirty to me. The inventory my night for me at Ollie's was complete chaos. Hated it. Okay. Now, I could imagine that they probably get some good stuff there. Like I said, they had some portable air conditioners, and I hadn't seen that. And I think the price was good. But $300 is a lot to put down on something if you're not sure if it's going to work. So if I bought that, like that portable air conditioner, if you watch the video, I was like, ooh, portable air conditioners. I was like, babe, we can use that in the garage. I'm not just paying like Marshalls, I would be like, okay. And I know if it doesn't work, I can take it back. Ollie's, I don't know what their policy is. It might be like as soon as you take it out the door, it's done. Okay. Okay. So Miss Sand, you agree. Ross is cleaner though. Ross was cleaner, but Ollie's, the blankets and the sheets and all that stuff, unless it was in a package, my assumption would have been just a double wash. I would have at least done a wash and a quick wash, like a quick wash and then a full wash. You know how you put it on the setting for like 22 minutes and like let it get clean and then you do it? Sometimes I'll do it just depends on how I'm doing it, but sometimes when I wash certain things, I'll put a full wash, then I do a very little bit of detergent and then a little bit of fabric softener, and I'll put powder detergent inside and then and do like a 22-minute one, like a mini wash just to if it's, like when Farrah starts going to camp and those clothes come back real ripe and dirty because she's been in them all day running around doing sports, jumping in the pool, all of the things, dirt, all the stuff. They sit on the floor. Those clothes have to get very clean and have a lot of dirt. Wash them first in hot water and then do your warm water again with another rinse of fabric softener, and then the clothes come out smelling really nice and super clean. um, but yeah, some stuff just needs a whole double wash to me. But I guess I could put it on the heavy duty setting, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's a waste of water, but I don't have a bunch of kids up in here and I'm not washing for a bunch of kids, so it's okay. I can do that. But if I had, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then I probably wouldn't be doing that. Um they're lazy. Keys to heaven. They're lazy. Gina, what'd you say? Let's see. There is nothing custom about a cookie girl. We talked about that earlier, but yes, that house is it's a so and let me talk about that really too. Back to them real quick. The inset that they did with the heater, that's basically a heater, guys. You know that those fireplaces, that's a heater. It emits heat, and I think it provides some cool. It depends on how much you spent out your pockets, right? And it does some light things. Okay, they built a box around it, so it looks cute. It looks cute. There's nothing wrong with it, and they did some kind of a bookshelf with some lighting. It's very cute. The one thing about that is if you're going to mount the TV over that, guess what? The bedroom, the master bedroom was on the other side. And when you went into the master bedroom, the TV mount for the TV in the bedroom was on the opposite side of that wall. So tell me how you're going to be in that small ass bedroom that's going to take up a whole bedroom with a king size bed watching TV, and then you got the kids on the other side watching that TV, because that house does not look like it's got double insulation. So you're going to hear everything from the living room, also considering the living room is on the other side of the wall. So you basically have two TVs hanging on one wall, sharing one stud. Okay? And the kitchen, the fried chicken smell while you're laying in bed. Hey, you want your chicken fried hard? Like, come on now. I feel like they were punking us. I do not believe that that's their real house. I just don't. I think that they went to some random house trying to be cute. That cannot, based on Miss Bottega, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all of the labels, this lady is not wearing designer clothes, and she is not, like, the way she dresses, it's okay. She's not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. She has my thing is she's got a nice collection of bags, okay? Um, I have not authenticated anything. I don't know what she has versus what she doesn't have and what's real, what's not. But based on what Latoya said she wanted versus what they are showing us, either she just took a major hit or she's on that bullshit. And either way, you have just taken and cashed in a one-way ticket to not getting what you want in life. Especially if she put her name down on that house on the deed with Rakan, which I don't believe for a minute that he's trying to move you into house 2 months ago and now you just signed a closing on a custom made home. That's just not possible unless that was someone else's home that they backed out on. That's number 1. Number 2, you put money down with him on that house. That's not even what you wanted. That's not luxurious. That's not even high-end home. That's just a regular house. And it's not even like, to me, based on what she said she wanted and what she had before, that thing looks like guys, if I could ever find a picture of the bar that we had downstairs in my parents' house, that whole kitchen was the size of the bar area in my parents' basement. We had a whole rec room downstairs. The bar was bigger than her center island. And you're looking to put the refrigerator in the laundry room. Maybe there was a place to put the refrigerator in the kitchen, but that pantry looks small. That whole kitchen was small. Like, any of you guys who watch Keisha, when Keisha was talking about setting up a movie room down in the basement, and she said, "Oh, we're going to put a wet bar here." That's what I kind of envision as a basement type size kitchen. If you are privileged and blessed to have 2 kitchens in your house and you have a setup with like a mini fridge, maybe you've got like a little induction stove with like 1 or 2 plates and you can bring your crock pots and stuff downstairs and you have like a legit movie setup, you might have something like that. Some people do have nice spacious homes with a small setup. It may not have a stove, but it has a fridge, place to keep food and snacks, plates, all the things, right? And to kind of bring stuff downstairs to eat. That house was not the business, okay? Period. Okay, guys, what else are we talking about? So we've covered pretty much everything we've been talking about. Thank you, Keys, for dropping down the link to Real Talk Bougie. Guys, please, if you are watching this, you are not subscribed over to Real Talk Bougie. There's 251 of you, 253 right now. If you are not subscribed to Real Talk Bougie, click on that link and show me some love. I didn't even ask you for likes today. I don't know what we're doing on likes, but I did not even ask you for any. If you have not hit the like button yet, hit that link, go over, subscribe to my channel. We don't even have a 1 in front of the likes yet, but go ahead, hit the link, subscribe over there to Real Talk Bougie. I'm coming. I will have a update. I'm going to do a reaction over there in the next couple of days, and I will be putting up my commentary on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Come show me some love, come support, hit your notifications. Let's do this damn thing. And if there's something that you want us to talk about, something entertainment, something TV, something Netflix, if you want to talk about Bridgerton, which I'm already caught up on that, I've seen the whole thing. If you want to talk anything, you let me know over there and we will do it. But if I'm not getting the support, if I don't know what's going on, if I don't have the feedback, then I can't give you guys what you want. If you guys want more programming, you want different things, you want to talk about another topic, then let's do this damn thing. You just have to let me know. And if you want to bless me with a tip, if you'd like to tip your host, you definitely can feel free to do so. and it is BougieGang. Thank you again, Keys to Heaven. You are such a doll for dropping that for me. I thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I'm glad we had a chance to talk. We didn't do what I had set out. Oh, this is the look over there. I didn't get to do kind of what I'd set out to do today just because I kind of lost time. I was talking to a new YouTube sis who is trying to do her thing. Her name is Colette. I don't want to say the name of her channel because I don't want to get it wrong, but I will share the setup for the live on the day that I'm going live with her on Thursday, somewhere like around 11 o'clock. So you guys can come and support. We will be talking about, oops, not that. We will be talking about marriage and relationships and things of that nature. So if that is something that you would like to come and show some support to the sis who is working to try to grow her channel, please feel free to do so. And she sent me an email and I said, I would love to. Thank you. Because I don't often get asked. Sometimes I'll show up on someone's panel because I just ended up showing up on someone's panel. But this lady invited me and I was honored. And I was like, wow, I haven't gotten an invitation in a minute to come and join someone's panel. And I certainly appreciated that. And she's quite lovely. And just on the fact alone that she has the same name as my sister, I had to do it. So she's quite lovely, and I had a nice conversation with her this morning, and that actually got me here late, which is why I'm behind at this moment. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go and make like a tree and leave. Okay, like that joke. That's an oldie but a goodie, and it still works. And handle business because I am running late today. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you on these streets. Hit the like button for me.